welcome to Marmaris, a popular beachside town on the southern coast of Turkey, visited by lots of British people, Germans, Russians, but normally in summer. It's nearly December. If you want to see what it's like, today's looking a little rainy and a little windy as well, so if you want to see what it's like out of season, stick around. Let's go. A couple of minutes away from our apartment here in Marmaris is this fantastic old castle that I hope offers some good views over what's a very stormy sea at the minute. As I come back out into the open, apologies in advance for the wind noise. There's not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. Stepped into this little alcove to get out of the wind for a second to tell you that the castle dates back to the 1500s. It has now been turned into a bit of an open-air museum for archaeological finds in the area. Cost 130 lira to get in, which is pretty much £3 spot on. Let's get back out into the town and hope the weather stays with us. Now, as you can see, despite the threat of rain looming over us, pretty sure I just heard thunder in the distance, it's actually still pretty warm despite being nearly December. I'm wearing a t-shirt. Can't complain too much, I suppose. This was always the real risk of doing travel at this time across Europe and into Asia Minor as we are now. Now if this video ends up a bit all over the place, sorry, but we're just going to have to sporadically run away from the wind and the rain, I think. We are here for 2 days, so we'll try and fit everything in eventually, but in what order, I don't know. Now arrived at the town square, and mercifully, the sun's actually come out. We walked past it last night. They had these waterfalls switched on behind me, and now we're in glorious sunshine and nothing's on, so if I don't get a chance to film them in the daytime, I'll insert the footage of them at night time. Unfortunately it was vertical footage because it was meant for real, so I'll chuck that in, or we'll cut to it, work in at a later date. Unfortunately, the big fountain in the middle is also switched off. That was switched off last night too. They do have the world's fanciest Burger King in the distance, which we're not going to go in. You didn't think we were going to come to Marmaris without visiting the beach, did you? Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be doing much swimming in the next 2 days. Now, you may have noticed that I've got my jacket on now, and that's not because it's cold. My phone actually says it's 22 degrees. Unfortunately, I think the threat of rain is very real now, and I do have to be careful about my tattoo, so I've had to put some sleeves on for a quick cover up. Leave the beach and head inland and now search for the ancient theatre of Marmaris. I'm joined by a guest. Not as friendly as some of the other local cats. Don't really know what to make of the weather today. I put the jacket on and the sun comes out. If I take the jacket off, it'll start raining again, so can't win. So home away from home for my British viewers. Asda supermarket. Wonder if they do home delivery. Well, as you can see, we've arrived at the theatre and it's not open, unless you're a cat, obviously, because there's one coming towards me. Just trying to speak to the security guard here. Can you open the door for me, mate? Okay. This way. Is that right? You got the keys, have you? Oh no, oh okay. I thought you might have the keys, mate, sorry. Well, there's two entrances and they're both locked. And the cat doesn't have the keys, obviously. So it looks like we're not getting in today. I struggled to find much information about this on Wikipedia, and looking at it, I'm starting to think it's a modern one anyway. It's still pretty cool, and they obviously still use it because there's a stage set up on it. But no show today for us. Apart from the kitty who's rubbing my leg at the minute. See you later, cat. Back to the beach now. Sun's out still. It's a little bit windy though. Hard to predict this weather, that's all. Good morning from Marmaris. Day 2 on the Turkish Riviera. Now we still haven't been invited onto a Russian oligarch super yacht, so you got to make do with us walking around again. First stop of the day, it's a little park, beach, nature area. Let's get down there. Arrives at this park that's just to the east of Marmaris town centre. Cost a grand total of about 17p for us to get in here. Let's go and have a look around. Included in the park is this little beach. As you can see, we do have some sunshine trying to peek out today. Not sure about the temperature, but it's perfectly reasonable still, considering it's nearly December. Looks like they do have some kind of activities here in the summer. Obviously, if it was August, I'd expect it to be open, but no bungee jumping for the kids. too soon about the weather. It's now lashing it down with rain. Well, the sun's back out suddenly, but the rain's definitely changed the complexion of the park. And probably the complexion of the day, because we realised that it's still a bit of a risk to walk around because the heavens could open at any time. Surprisingly, some of the fairground rides are actually working at the Luna Park, so if you want to ride the Jolly Roger in November, come on down. Nice little upscale looking shopping precinct. It's part of the Marina here as we make our way back to the apartment. That's all from Marmaris. I'm now in a different location, probably my final one of the trip. If you want to see the video from here, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, give this one a like, and I'll see you in the next one.